What is up, everybody? It's Connor from Unscripted, back again with another video. In today's video, we are talking about OpTic Chicago's 3-1 victory over the Los Angeles Guerrillas in Day 4 of CDL Super Week, and as always, we're doing it off the script. See, I'm rocking a little hat hair from work here today, looking a little rough, but that's okay because you're not here for my appearances, you're here for Call of Duty talk. So without further ado, let's get into the Call of Duty talk. But before we do that, don't forget to drop a like on the video if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you are new and you enjoy the content, and leave a comment down in the comment section below as well. I would greatly appreciate all of those things. And yes, let's get into this. So OpTic came out and took it to LA a little bit, 3-1 in a little bit of a surprise. You know, that it was not that it was 3-1, but the way it played out. OpTic coming out and losing the first hard point, as you see on your screen. A little bit of a surprise. You know, this is a team they should be beating pretty easily in respawns, in my opinion. They did not do that in map 1. But then they went out and they took it to LAG on the Moscow Search pretty easily, beating them 6-3. That was an impressive win for me, just because we know OpTic has not been the best search team in the league by any means. But like I was saying, I still think they're a decent search team, and I was saying that I think LAG is basically like a checkpoint or like a progress report type of team in search. Like, if you can beat them, you're a good search team at least. You know, bad search teams won't beat them. Decent and good search teams will beat them because they're a decent search team themselves. So OpTic being able to take it to them 6-3 in the search was a good win for them just to get going in the search. And then OpTic continued their perfection in control. They have not lost a control yet this season. 3-1 on raid, and then they finished it off with a 250-191 victory on the Moscow hardpoint to wrap the series up 3-1. So, sorry when I'm looking over, I'm just trying to get some stats here. Wrong one. Here we go. So we start things off in the hardpoint. It wasn't the best start in the world for OpTic. As you can see, they were outslayed by 9 kills, which is a surprise. No, there's no way to put that. They should not be getting outslayed that badly by a team like LAG in a respawn. It's just, they have too much skill. You know, everybody on LAG was either even or positive. For OpTic, it was T2P that really was slacking. Scump and Formula combined -13. Envoy and Dashy, they played okay. They weren't like out of this world or anything. But yeah, it was just LAG winning the rotations, and OpTic just P4, I think it was P4 or P5. They did not play well on in this one at all. Their rotations weren't there. They couldn't break Los Angeles' setups. They were down actually somewhat big. How can I get, there we go. We can get the, they were down pretty decently here in the middle. They came back and made it close before ultimately falling in the end. Back on P1, I think it ended, so whatever. They went down 1-0, no big deal. A little bit worrisome heading into the search, but they were able to come out on top in the search here, as you see, 6-3. I don't know if we have stats for that one. We don't. That's unfortunate. It was Scump and Dashy, though. I can remember that. I don't know why I stopped in the advertisement. It was Scump and Dashy, I'm pretty sure. Dashy had the best game in search, as he seems to do, you know, consistently for this team. He has for sure been their best search player this year. Scump played pretty well himself. Envoy and Formal did not play the best in that search, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm going totally off memory. Let me see here if this is updated quick. I doubt it. Yeah, it's not there yet. That's unfortunate, or I'd show you, because at breaking points, just they always have their stats on point. They don't have them yet, though. Actually, we can probably get search stats from this tweet. This is big brain energy here. Where's it at? Here we go. Here's the full box score. So we can get the search and destroy stats from here. So it was Scump. Oh, Envoy did play well in this search. I was thinking about a different game then, I guess. So Envoy 10-8. It was Dashy. Yeah, Dashy was only 5-4. He was positive, but nothing much. And Scump with the big 8-5. So it was Envoy and Scump, the submachine gun duo, that was doing the big damage in this one. They were trading kills really effectively in the bomb site. I can think of a good 2-piece that Envoy had over by the A bomb. He was naded and he was very weak and picked up 2 somehow before getting traded off. So him and Scump were doing work, you know, baiting and switching, that kind of thing. They were just playing very well as a duo in that one, and it was able to give OpTic the victory. So like I said, you know, you don't really care who plays well if you're OpTic. You just want to see them as a team play well in search. Doesn't matter who's the one doing the dirty work. In this one, it was those two. In most games, it'll probably be Dashy, but it does not matter as long as they can just start winning some searches. You know, they don't have to win 90% of their searches. If they can get up in that 70% range of their searches, they'll be good, because they're a pretty solid respawn team. You know, despite their loss in this hard point, they are still for sure a good respawn team. So good to see them take a search for sure. And then in the control, see if we have stats for this. Probably not. I guess we're going to choose this again. I'm trying to go off memory, and I gotta do this off the script as the name of the channel shows you, but I can't remember, specific stats and everything. So it looks like it was formal. Oh, this was the one where Envoy really struggled. The 17 and 29, minus 12 for him. Not good in a game like Control where the life count is so important. But his teammates picked it up for the most part. Outside of him, the other three guys combined to be plus 19. So plus 7 as a team is always good for a Control. Being able to win offenses is good. Now it is a little bit easier on Raid than it is on most maps, but regardless, it was good to see them win some offenses. Dashy played well for sure, 29 kills. Formal played well, plus 9 or plus 8, whatever he was. Just all around, very, very solid. You love to see that, because this is what you expected from OpTic in a slaying or in a respawn game mode. You didn't expect them to come out like that first hard point and sort of get outslayed and just outplayed. You expected them to come out and you expected them to be the one outslaying LAG and outplaying them, and that's what we saw in this Control. So that was good to see, and it was just more of what we expected from them against a team like LAG in the respawns for sure. And then finally, we should have the last hard point. As you can see here, this last hard point was never really in any sort of a doubt for OpTic. I mean, they only won by 60 points, but it was a comfortable 60 points. There was never a time where you thought, uh-oh, they might let this one get away from them. They were pretty well in control of this game for most of it. Do we have stats for just this hard point? We do. No, this is the Control. Okay, so here we go. At least we can see the Control, so I mean, yeah, there's that. I mean, I just talked about him, but there it is. Scump, he was only plus 4 compared to Dashy and Formal, who were plus 9 and plus 6, but he had a lot of damage, he had a lot of engagements, and he had the most kills on his team. So good job from Scump overall in the series. I thought he played pretty well. I mean, they all did. Formal was probably the worst player, but it's not like he played bad. I mean, as you see here, he was plus 9 in this one. So overall, everybody making contributions when they were needed. Now I'll see if I can get up the stats for that last hard point. Don't let me down now, breaking point. There we go. Awesome. So, there it is. Scump, he slacked a little bit in this one. I was just giving him praise. He slacked a little bit, but his teammates picked it up. Dashy, plus 6. Formal, plus 6. Dashy and Envoy, wow, that's interesting, had the exact same damage done in this game. 4,543 damage. Probably something you don't see very often. They all played well. They all made the rotations when needed. Like I said, it was never close to begin with, and this is just more of what you wanted to see from OpTic against a team like LAG. It's a team where they should have been winning the respawns pretty comfortably and then competing in the search. And even though they lost that first hard point, which was definitely concerning, they straightened it out with the second hard point and the Control, and they played well. And then that search, it was needed for them. They go up against a Florida team. They don't actually play Florida until Sunday, and that will be their last match of Super Week and their last match of Season 1, essentially, before the major. And in that one, Florida not playing well right now, especially in the respawns. They're a good slaying team who can't put it together and get the kills they need when they need them to win their respawns, but they are a very solid search and destroy team. Awakening has been one of the best search and destroy players in the league. He is the best search and destroy player in terms of kill-death ratio. Now it's a small sample size, but he's playing very well. Sky's playing well. Neptune, a very talented SMG and a very solid search player. Even Slacked, he's not known for being a top-level player anymore in terms of CDL players, but he's still a comfortable search and destroy player. So that is going to be a good one to watch. I'm looking forward to that, because if OpTic comes out and they start slow like they did in this first hard point against LAG, they can't do that against Florida, because Florida's too good of a slaying team. Even if they're not winning their hard points right now, they will get going, and if they outslay you, they'll get on a roll fast. And then in the search, that's another good measuring stick for OpTic against the team who they should be a little bit better than Florida in search and destroy, but it's not like it's a big gap. It'll be competitive, and if OpTic's not playing at their best in that one, they surely are vulnerable to lose a search to Florida. But yeah, that's not till Sunday, so we have some time between then and now. Just a lot more games coming. I'm excited for all of them, and I'm sure you all are too. It's been a good Super Week so far. How about New York just coming out and dominating against Minnesota? I mean, that was crazy. Asim looking like a beast, looking like one of the best players in the league so far this year. So all kinds of good storylines to watch. It's been really fun. I hope you're enjoying it. I know I am. So I will be back probably tomorrow with predictions for tomorrow's games, because 3 more of them tomorrow. It's just nonstop Call of Duty action, and as a Call of Duty fan, it is awesome to see. So be on the lookout for my predictions for what's tomorrow? Day 5 of Super Week. I can't believe it's going this fast, but I'm enjoying every minute of it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, and then from there, we'll play it by ear and see what else I can get out for you guys. But I'm enjoying making the content. I hope you're enjoying watching all the videos. And if you do, don't forget, like I said earlier, drop a like on the video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of that good stuff. So I hope you enjoy the rest of the games. I hope you have a good day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.